Do you have a girlfriend? Y'all, it's your boy FrankTheTankFitness, and I'm back at y'all with another YouTube video. Yes, sir, yes. Hey, man, I got a special video for y'all, man. This is the Q&A video. This is my first time doing this, so yeah, I'm a rookie one at this type of stuff. So, but we gonna get through it, man. We gonna get through it. This video is about, you know, getting to know me a little bit, you know. It'll be just an NC bit, you know. Today, you know, you're gonna get into, you know, the details of FrankTheTankFitness. You know, I got some questions. I got hit with some questions, you know, on IG, Facebook, and things of that nature. So, let's get to this video. All right. So, first question: what made you go into YouTube? That's a good question. What made me really go into YouTube? I just wanted to do something new, you know. I wanted a fresh start. You know, I was in the Cadet program, and you know, I wrote in this book and think about like what are some things that I could do, you know. And the idea came to play was like doing YouTube videos. But first, you know, I had to, you know, learn how to do YouTube and learn how to, you know, work the camera. So I ended up going to Ohio media schools, and I learned how to use the camera. I learned how to edit videos. I learned how to, you know, do these things for me to succeed. Now, I'm still currently in Ohio media schools. I'm actually like here now, but I just needed a fresh start. I needed a new change, and I felt like doing YouTube was, you know, the ticket for me to, you know, to become successful. I've been watching YouTube for about, you know, 14, 15 years. And I've seen content creators, you know, perfect their craft, make a living off of it. And, you know, I just wanted to have that opportunity, you know, to do something with my life. So, you know, that's what really got me into doing YouTube. Second question: what are your goals for 2022? My goals for 2022 is, you know, I want to have 100K subscribers. You know, that is the goal for me. I know it's a long process and I know it's a long journey, but I definitely want to reach that milestone. So, you know, it give me an idea, you know, of, you know, more content, things of that nature. You know, the big goal for me is, yeah, also that is a major goal for me to get 100K subscribers. But another goal for me is to, you know, be out in the sports world. You know, I grew up with sports all my life, especially basketball. You know, I know a lot of basketball. I'm like the basketball encyclopedia, as like most of my friends will, you know, say. I definitely want to do something in that aspect in 2022. Get into more sports and things of that nature, and you know, keep improving. You know, take things step by step. You know, you only you know. Take one day at a time. You know, that's the goal for me. So, question number 3: how did you learn how to shoot? I learned how to shoot when I was like 2 or 3 years old. It just came natural for me. I used to just practice every day. Like, basketball was my life when I was like, 2 or 3 years old. You know, and then from that time point on, you know, I just learned how to kept shooting. It's all about practice, you know. You gotta keep shooting until your fingers bleed, you know. But you know, you gotta learn. You gotta keep learning. You gotta learn something new every day, you know. And learning is a part of life, and just gotta put in the work and put in the craft, you know. That's how I learned how to shoot, you know. Question number 4: what made you go into fitness? It's a great question. We're gonna what made me go into fitness? I've been, you know, doing fitness for about 10 years, you know, going on 11. But what really made me go into fitness is, I kind of mentioned it in my 10-year strong journey, is these 2 big Texas dudes, you know. They were bullying me and my homeboy, and they was taking our food, and, you know, And I was the skinniest person out of the bunch, and they always picked on me the most. So, they kept wrestling us, and we kept getting our butts kicked. So I decided, I'm gonna make that change. Yeah. So I just, ever since then, they motivated me to, hit the gym, and I just, and from that point on, I just never looked back. And I think what made me really go into fitness is, it's a life change. You get that feeling of like you got a good workout in. You can do stuff like you own the world. So yeah, that's what really made me go into fitness. And I'm and I encourage most people to do that. Go into fitness. I don't care if you are a big person and you want to lose weight. You gotta put the work in. It takes a lot of work. But you gotta have the work ethic to put in the work, and that's what I have. I never back down from anything. So that's what really made me go into fitness. Get myself into fitness, and I need tips on how to get started. How you get started is going to the gym. That's the bottom line. You gotta be there, or start somewhere you are at home, and watch videos. I know there's videos on TV where they you can do exercises, but I know a lot of people, when they at home, they just sit and they don't do anything. So I bet the best bet is to go to the gym where it's actually weights and machines and all that kind of stuff to use. But the best thing to get started is just by being there. And if you want to get started, just start like getting on the cardio, getting on the treadmills, or like find a trainer who can teach you how to use the weights, because using the weights, if you don't know how to use them correctly, you can end up hurting yourself in the process. And we don't want that. So we want to make sure you know how to get started. Let's go to the gym. Next question. How often do you work out? I would say I work out 5-6 days a week. Sometimes 7. Depends on what exercises I do. So I break down my exercises. So on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, I do upper body, and then Tuesday, Thursdays, I do legs. But sometimes I switch it up a lot. I could do legs 3 days a week, or upper body 2 days a week, depending on what I'm working on. Like for instance, if I'm doing legs, I'll probably do quads Monday, and then Wednesday I might do hamstrings, and on Friday I'll just combine them all. Or my Tuesday and Thursdays could be chest, shoulders, tries, and then it could be back and bis on Thursday. But if I was to keep switching it up, I switch up my workouts. On Monday I might do a chest workout. Tuesday I might do quads. Wednesday I might do arms. Thursday I might do hams. Friday I might do arms or something. I just mix up my workouts, to keep my body guessing on what I want to do. So but yeah, 5-6 days a week, because I train vigorously. But everybody else is different, but that's how I work out. What do you see yourself doing in the next 5 to 10 years? I can see myself doing YouTube. I could definitely see myself doing that. I also can see myself broadcasting, being on being on basketball sports shows, being on ESPN, Undisputed. I'd definitely love to have an opportunity to do that. I can see myself doing the camera work. But I'd like to talk about sports, but I can definitely see myself doing something like that in the next 10 years. I'm only I ain't gonna tell you my age, but I could definitely see myself doing something like that in the next 5 to 10 years. Maybe get married, maybe have kids. I don't know what the year may bring. Who knows? I just take one day at a time, and that's all I can do at this point. So, who is your favorite NBA player of all time? Come on now. It's the GOAT, Michael Jordan. He's my GOAT. I've been watching Michael Jordan since I was in the womb, but I really started watching him like physically like when I was 2 or 3 years old. 1993, I was born. Michael Jordan. He just been my GOAT. I've watched him. Just watched him. He changed the game. And I know there's a lot of Bron fans. But Michael Jordan is my GOAT. Bron, he's number 2, maybe even number 3, but Jordan is just my GOAT. Who are your favorite players of all time, starting 5? I'll have Magic at the point, Jordan at the 2, Bron at the 3, Tim Duncan at the 4, and then I got Kareem at the 5. And then if I had to have a 6-man, 6, 7, 8 man, I'll definitely have Shaq as my 6-man. I'll definitely have put Steph in there, And then I'm gonna be biased on this one. I'm gonna put Ray Allen in there too. Ray Allen is my favorite player. He's the shooter. I gotta have my dogs use shot for him there. Who is your favorite NBA team? I'm a Celtics fan. I've been a Celtics fan. I want to say when they started the 2006-2007 season, like when they were trashed, when they had Paul Pierce, Sebastian Telfair, Gerald Green, Leon Poole, and then when they got the big 3, I was excited when they had Ray Allen and Kevin Garnett, and then we hit the championship, and then ever since then, I just been a fan of them for a very long time. And I wanted to switch up on my team, but my dad was like, you can't switch up on your team. Once that's your team, that's your team. So I just stuck with the Celtics, man, and ever since then, I'm still a Celtic fan. Who is your favorite YouTuber to watch? My favorite YouTuber to watch. I have a lot of favorite YouTubers I like to watch. Flight Reacts is one of them. Cash Nasty. Chris Smooth. I definitely, I looked up to Chris Smooth, with his gaming and everything. AMP, definitely. AMP is one of my favorite people to watch. With Chris editing, his editing is on fire. Like I definitely want to meet him one day and see how he edits his videos. You can definitely learn something from him. Soluminati, when he had his, before he got into the spiritual, I definitely like the Souls content. And then Chris White, I like his stuff too. He's up and coming YouTuber. K Showtime, they have some good content. So those are my favorite YouTubers to watch for sure. But definitely Flight and Cash Nasty are like the tier for me. And Chris Smooth too. They're definitely the tier. Who would you like to collaborate with? Definitely, if from basketball standpoint, definitely Devontae Frigga. I watch his content too. I'd like to meet him one day. Pick his brain, play him 1v1. I think it'll be a great duel between me and him. Like I said, I watch his content, and Frigga, if you're watching this, man, shout out to you, bro. You doing your thing, and you want, one day, hopefully, I get to meet you soon. Fitness standpoint, Cash Nasty. I definitely want to collab with him. I've watched Cash Nasty grow to the person that he is today. I've watched him, came from like a skinny dude who used to rage all the time and used to have me crying all the time. So a person, who's just, a real dude. I never met him before, but hopefully I get the chance to meet you, Cash. But definitely I want to collab with Cash Nasty in a fitness, aspect. I definitely want to 1v1 him in basketball, but I want to do a collaboration with him in fitness. What video game did you like growing up playing? Sega Genesis. I remember, I used to play NBA Live 95 all the time. My mom, could never get me off the game. And ever since then, I just fell in love with playing video games. But the game that I grew up playing the most was, my first video game was the Sega Genesis. What is your favorite movie? I have a lot of favorite movies. I'm not going to lie to you. My favorite movie of all time is definitely New Jack City. Boys in the Hood is up there. Menace to Society. Above the Rim, He Got Game are my favorite movies. But if I had to say my favorite movie of all time, it would definitely be New Jack City. Basket Sports, He Got Game. For sure. And then Training Day is a sleeper too. Definitely, Denzel, that's my favorite actor. So, did you play ball in college? Yes, I did play ball in college. I was a recruit at Wittenberg University, but I never got a chance to play. I got redshirted my freshman year because of grades. Wittenberg is a difficult school to go to. I ended up transferring to Wilmington College where I tried out, and I didn't make it, because of politics. But it is what it is, and I just there could have been times that I could have, went to different schools, but I was like, you know what, forget it. I'm just gonna try to finish out, get my degree, and then move on to other endeavors. So, if you had 5 people at a dinner table, who would be your people at the table? That's a great question. Damn. Definitely my mom, definitely my dad, my cousin Franklin, Kobe Bryant, and my granny Graham. And the reason why I chose those 5 people because my mom and my dad, they the ones that set the tone for me. They told me what's right and what's wrong, and I wish they were still here today. Because you need them. My cousin Franklin, oh yeah, I missed them conversations from me and Franklin. Franklin toughened me up, and I, and I'ma still, keep that in me, Rest in peace to my mom and dad and Franklin, definitely. Kobe Bryant. The reason why I say Kobe is because, I feel that Kobe had the work ethic that a lot of people don't have. And I definitely want to pick his brains as to, how do you overcome, perseverance? How do you, what are the ways that you could, be better and be great, and I've watched Kobe. I could have said Kobe, but but Kobe, I definitely want to pick Kobe's brain. And then I'll definitely say my granny Graham. The reason why I say my granny Graham is because she always had that wisdom. She would always tell me to keep going and keep pushing. And if it's anything that I needed, I can always call her and she'll help me out. But yeah, definitely, my mom, my dad, cousin Franklin, Kobe Bryant, and my granny Graham. And oh yeah, rest in peace to my granny Graham too. Let's do a 3-point shootout. We can do that. We can make that happen. For those, who want the smoke in a 1v1 3-point shootout, my DMs are open, bro. I'm on IG. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Snapchat. And I'm on TikTok. You can call me out on either one of those. I remember Cool Will called me out on TikTok, man. Shout out to Cool Will. If y'all haven't tapped into our 1v1, please do that. He had hit me on TikTok, like, let's do 1v1. And we made it happen. But yeah, my DMs are open. I don't run from no smoke. I mean, I do play for wagers. I will definitely have wagers pretty soon. But like I said, I don't run from no smoke. Nah. This question came from my boy Kyle, which we will do a 1v1 pretty soon, rematch and things of that nature. Shout out to Kyle. What's the best part about doing YouTube? The best part about doing YouTube is creativity, man. Doing the videos, I come up with these ideas, and sometimes I put these things to existence, sometimes they don't. But also the best part about YouTube is the videos themselves, man. When I go through and I do edit my own videos, when I do collaborations with people, I always like to see people how they act. For example, my boy Justin. I'm gonna put you on the spot there, but when I first did the video with Justin, he seemed a little bit nervous, but he got comfortable, as the video and all that kind of stuff was going. And I was told him when we first started, I was like, I know you're gonna be nervous, but just be yourself, man. I'm nervous doing these videos too, but it's all about just having fun, man. That's what it's all about. That's why I like to get get out of my comfort zone and make these videos happen. But the best part about doing YouTube is just creativity and having fun. At the end of the day, everybody gotta have some type of fun in their life. So that's what I'm gonna give y'all. So yeah, that was the best part about doing YouTube. Shout out to Kyle with that question. Who is your favorite rapper of all time? Man, this is tough. Ice Cube is definitely one of my favorite rappers of all time. I'm I have a lot of Ice Cube's albums. You know, when he did No Vaseline, Today Was a Good Day, Friday. He also did some stuff with Bone Thugs and Harmony, NWA. Tupac is definitely one of my favorite rappers of all time. Too Short. You know, those are like my favorite rappers of all time. If I had a favorite rapper today, I'll probably say J. Cole. Yeah. Cold World, real Cold World. Do you regret being a firefighter or being in the cadet program? No, I don't. I don't regret it. I learned a lot being in the cadet program, and you know, it made me a better person. I remember Instructor Boyd had said that. He's like, you know, I didn't make you to become firefighters. I made you to become better people. And with that, you know, I became a better person. But no, I don't regret being a firefighter or being in the cadet program, because it changed my life. It changed me. It made me more confident in myself, and it gave me the ability to do other things. Like, I don't have to, you know, do that type of job, but it taught me to, you know, get out of my comfort zone, have that respect for people, you know. I not that I didn't have no respect for nobody, but, you know, it taught me how to, you know, not to tolerate disrespect. You know, respect is earned, not given. So, you know, that's the, you know, the way of, you know, the way of living, the way of life. So, you know, I appreciate the Columbus Division of Fire, you know, for giving me the opportunity to be in that program. But I did do a video about the harsh truth. If y'all haven't tapped into that, tap into that. Get that video up to 17 likes, and I will do a story time video on that for sure. Last question: do you have a girlfriend? I don't like that question. I'm single. That's what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna tell you I'm single. But I might be looking. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what that future brings. You know, if it's a girl that's around, you know, I'm gonna shoot my shot. If not, you know, things don't happen. I'm just gonna keep moving, bro. That's all it is. You know, I've became the type of person to, you know, accept female nature for what it is. I don't get mad. You know, you mess with me, you mess with me. You don't. You know, all I can do is pursue, and y'all gotta choose. So with that, you know, it is what it is. But hopefully you guys enjoyed that video. Like I said, this is my first Q&A. You know, I'm a prospect at doing these things. We're approaching 100 subscribers, man. I feel greatly appreciated, man. This is a milestone for me. You know, I'm not gonna, you know, celebrate it with, you know, but, you know, because that's not the main goal. I mean, the goal, you know, was to get to 100 subscribers, in which we're going to do that pretty soon. You know, once it gets to 100, I will drop a demo reel, you know, and things of that nature. But hope you guys like that video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. It's your boy FrankTheTankFitness, man. Y'all got to know me a little bit, and we out. Peace.